All right, welcome back. As a meteorologist, I've seen the damage hurricanes can cause, but if you stick with our next guest, I'm pretty sure that you're going to be in good hands.
Joining us now from Pulliam Home Remodeling is Randy Newton. Good morning, Randy, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So first off, just what sort of damage can hurricanes do? I mean, where do they actually kind of penetrate the windows? Where are the weak spots that you see?
Weak spot would be in the basic glass that a normal window would have, which is 3/16 thickness, and by replacing that with an impact glass window, you're going to stop that problem. But once one window fails in the house, they all respond to the pressure change and they all explode. So now your whole house is exposed.
Yeah, and I think that's something that, definitely want to touch on here. You have a lot of people that, maybe weren't living here when Hurricane Hugo came through.
Yep.
Just how important is it that you have windows that can adequately hold up to tropical storm, hurricane, throwing debris at the house?
It's very important because once the windows are gone, then the pressures in the house change, the roof can fly off. I mean, the bottom line is you want to protect the weakest point in the house, which is the glass. So by going to a thickness of glass that's going to be the impact glass, you're going to stop that penetration, which is going to make the whole house more sound.
So is it better to have, I see this looks a little bit thicker than that glass. So what's better, the thicker one or the...
This is your standard 3/16 glass, which is a double strength glass normal glass would have. This is you're actually got two pieces of 3/16 around a center liner of polyvinyl butyrol. It's the same thing that's the safety liner in the windshield of your car to keep you from getting thrown out like in the old days people would get ejected through the windshield. Well, this is 4 times as thick as the safety liner in your windshield.
Oh, wow.
So you go to a thickness of glass that thick.
So do you just put that in a normal window frame, or does it have to go in a special frame?
Well, you're going to go to a beefed up frame. This is an example of the beefed up frame you would use, and you go to a much stronger frame. It's installed differently. You want to be sure the installers are doing the job properly. One of the most important things that gets skipped is they don't reinstall the negative stops as they're replacing the windows. They're not installed properly, and that's why we like to stress that we don't use subcontractors at Pulliam Home Remodeling. We've been here since 1984. We use our own crews, not subs, to come out and do the work. So we assure you that you're going to get the job done right, because the best product in the world installed incorrectly is not the best product.
Right, can you kind of touch on it a little bit more, because like you're saying, you can have the best window, you can have a Kevlar window or something like that, but if it's not put in correctly, how important is that you have a person putting it in that, if there's an issue, you can come back out and check out the window? How important is that?
It's critical, because you want to have that follow-up. You don't want to get caught in a situation where the installer's pointing at the manufacturer's pointing at the installer. If you use a company that uses a company that uses a window that actually has the accredited seal of the impact and the hurricane rated window, and then you're using a local company you can trust, you're going to be much better off.
And you can also get a federal tax credit.
You sure can, because not only are you gaining the efficiency, but you're gaining the safety. And one of the big benefits is your house is not locked up behind plywood or something so no light can get in, because there's no power after the hurricane. You'd like to be able to see, so by having the impact glass, you're protected and you get the light back in your house, and you get the federal tax credit of up to $1,500 because of the efficiency ratings.
And if people want to get in contact, you want to get their windows switched on out, what should they do?
Just give us a call at 873-5578. We've had the same phone number for 27 years. We'd love to help you in any way. We don't send any high pressure salespeople out. We just come out and try to inform you and let you make a decision based on what's right for you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.
All right. And coming up next, maintaining your home is just part of the battle against hurricane season. We return, Evan gets an inside look at protecting the trees in your yard from summer storms. We'll be right back.